time for those featured players. Let's have a look at the stats for some of these monsters loading into this particular game. Match 5. Let's have a look. It's going to be, drumroll please, Bew Bew, Kevin, Sane, and Haikyuu.
666.
Wow.
666. Wow.
So 6 is the number now, number of evil.
All right.
3 is also a number there on the total kills though. So, yep. There you go.
Well, it's interesting to see that Bew Bew is being compared to Haikyuu. That's what just saying. Well.
Oh, here we go. Oh, what was that?
Oh, okay. There's a 6. Oh,
wait, he's passing it down, and then Engang, he's gonna throw it over the side, and Zai takes it away.
They're rolling great there. Nice try by our observers, Sexy YR, Zai, Topcast, and GK. And also the production crew, you guys are the best of the best. We're having a great time here because of you guys. But back to the flight path, going down from a little bit on the northwest here into Sonovska military base, which Net's gonna be super happy because the flight path is actually landed on where their dropping points are.
Oh, but what does this mean for a lot of the teams who do drop down in Yasnaya as well? That was a pretty hot point for some of these teams. And as you can see, Tara's already making their way in the direction of Razak, but I don't know if they're going to drop quick to hit school first.
Divinity is taking a different approach. This time they're spreading out to each other. Normally they would always go to Primox, but this time they are not going there. But look at this circle!
Oh, you know, I did a ritual dance just now, making sure it's a nice circle. Apparently, I jinx it more than it should be.
Oh yeah!
Because it's like what, 60%, 40% of water there, and there's also a big river in between. Imagine the gatekeeping in this bridge here, which is literally at the center of a circle. And imagine if the last circle appears to be on top of that bridge.
Wait, I think we have to hold on for a second there, as EVOS has also dropped within the vicinity of school, and we did see another member. It looks like it's going to be WoW here, who's also going to be contesting them for this point. We're going to have to wait and see whether the rest of the WoW members decide to rotate inwards, because their scout is in a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even at this point, if you want to run away, you're so exposed because there's just open land all around school. The closest they can get cover is probably the buildings just opposite of school, opposite of the roads. But then again, even that, can you make the run for it? It's going to be really difficult. All you can do right at this point is just to go in and out the buildings. Hopefully they don't find you, but of course those footsteps will give you away. They know that someone's in there.
The bigger question is why WoW Esports taking this for Scout, for Panda especially. We all know VIPs have always been landing on these school grounds forever, and it seems like they will have to sacrifice their Scout for this reason. There you go, Kuza just have to punch this one out, because why? He apparently can save the ammunition too.
Yep, punch kill going up into the stat board here as Kuza goes back to his looting. The rest of WoW, where are they? Oh, it looks like they were in Razak here, and it looks like they know that somebody is in school. They are rotating towards them. They do have a decent loadout overall. Not the best loadout, I would say, but definitely something we need to keep track of as they switch over to the US. I'm not sure where exactly they are headed towards. Looks like WoW is heading up north and sending one member over to Yasnaya. That's a pretty interesting spread.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I guess they don't want to contest any other areas that potentially would have been taken by other teams. So they want to go to Yasnaya just to loot there first before coming back into the circle. Because we have seen a trend again that a lot of teams would like to be in the middle of the circle before anyone else. So maybe Tone WoW Esports, they would have sensed that from the previous games. They say, okay, it's okay to come back into the circle because gatekeeping will be a lesser probability. Even if that happens, they can take the longer route throughout this hill beside Pochinki. That's quite safe for now.
Yeah, that's true. But also look at the north side. You know, Steel Hearts over at Zarki's side. It's Steel Hearts. It's going to be XP as well as Geek fam gatekeeping both of these teams if they decide to run through George Pole, which now is extremely dangerous. There's 2 entry points. However, they are bridges, so very easy to maintain.
Unless they want to go around shooting range, which being hogged by Yoodo GANK there. But apparently they will actually rotate into Razak anytime soon. Steel Hearts, if they want to survive, they can actually go the longer route, which is all around the map. Kind of hard, but instead of going straight from the north down to south there from Jogopol, I don't think it's really safe. According to this kind of a distribution of the players. This is really hard to watch, especially we have no clue about the next circle will be. Chances it will ended up in Ponchike still, which Team Secret still holding their position, not moving or budging at all. For the other teams, there are a couple of teams want to actually rotate a little bit late, which I think, surprisingly, Yoodo, they have Jump in Rosok. The rest of the team is trying to go up to Severny.
The gatekeeping is going to be a very big question mark for a lot of these outer circle teams because this is the first circle. It's a very wide, expansive area, and plus the circle doesn't hurt as much, so gatekeeping isn't as easy, especially within the earlier stages of the game. However, looking over at Bosskurr, looks like they have come into contact with Team MRE on the other side.
Oh yes, and Brother has his crosshair onto Fateh at the other side. Fateh just proning it, does not have any helmet, so it's 0 helmet there. You don't want to get those long range shots onto yourself because it's really, really dangerous. But Fateh is all alone, and Dios is on the other side. Fateh has a vehicle, he can try to make a run for it. There's a decent amount of structure in between him and also Team Bosskurr, but that's a risk that he needs to take. Brother will be tested in terms of his shots, so it really depends what will happen. Andy now will still stay covered on the other side. They are in a lockdown situation.
All quite true, but back to Rose Syndicate. This time they are approaching this map quite differently today. So, is this the F1 moment? Oh, there you go. I have to make that sound the last minute. I'm sorry. We have to make it because you saw the camera kind of move it around a bit. So yeah, that's an F1 moment. Formula 1 there is who says PUBG is boring and don't have anything else? There's not just people shooting it now. There's so many things. There's so many to PUBG, but there you go. The sprays open up with the red dot side on Fateh, but don't actually manage to clip anybody just yet. So maybe he tried to find himself a helmet first at least before he tried to provoke the wall there.
I don't know. I don't think he's in headshot range just yet, especially for a lot of teams. Mozart might have the drop on him for now, but I guess they're just waiting for the rest of team members of Bosskurr to kind of secure their position before they start moving in onto MRE. However, I do see Brother, he's taking a very long path here. It looks like they want to loot a little bit more, but Pain Deck, he looks stacked.
Yeah, he definitely looks stacked because he is all alone. Miss Rose Esports just coming into the compound, so he may be in a sandwich situation. ESG on the other hand, they do see another team like, look, check this out. Batoy and Yuhai on the same bike, so it looks like, oh, nice. iShots actually got a knockdown.
A Traitor actually, which is Ozzy straight out and gone. Back to a little bit the first one, among the first ones to be out. The 59 players still alive, but 16 teams all still intact. You need to have as many men as you can because we know the last circle is really a tricky one to play with. And Traitor on the other hand always happen to bump into a team.
Okay, that was close. That was close. He nearly totaled the car.
Really, really close because if they actually flip and it's the reverse, it's not going to be a pretty picture. But Rose Esport, on the other hand, kind of trying to get the kills done here. Bigetron try to approach him. Like, you can see how they are segregated and separated, trying to surround them every corner possible.
Is Bigetron not ADSing for this? Is he just purely going based off of the cursor instead of... No way. It can't be right. It can't be right.
Well, I've seen iShots did that before, and he managed to clip down and knock down one of the players, so why not?
That's pretty crazy. Wow, okay. But we do see Zully looking to go for the rush here, but they're actually trying to get Andy back up on his feet here. They've already got the revive. He's forcing out the heal. However, Bigetron, if they can get out of this with no casualties, there's 3 points to get. Zully holding that grenade. He wants to flush them out. He's trying to bounce it off the side. He might actually get it here. The grenade doesn't explode. No, yes it does. But they do survive. They do take quite a bit of chip damage here. But Hydra does get the initial headshot. One more member before they clear out this squad. But Zully with a quick 360 takes him on.
Oh, this is where BT are really showing their dominance in terms of compound combat. Just look at this. They did not lose any team member. Even Zully was just down to 10%, and that's about it. No knocks at all.
Oh, but look at that, straight into the line of sight. EVOS VIP is actually challenging UI based on that control of a recall just now, but UI didn't manage to clip anybody just yet. And EVOS will pass by and say hello and goodbye the moment UI trying to actually pressure them on this side of a map.
We're gonna have to wait and see. Yuhai, he isn't trying to be hyper-aggressive. He's not trying to push down, but now ESG in a bit of a debacle here against Divinity. Juggernaut also inside, but Bamburu still holding up his ammunition. Juggernaut is gonna secure the kill before moving out and scoping out the structure. Bamburu is down now. He's looking out. He's being very, very careful. Oh no! Another one is going to be taken out here, and that's going to be the entire squad of ESG dying over to Divinity.
Wow, Divinity, he's doing the business here. Managed to take out this compound to themselves. But then again, will it be for long? Because EVOS is just close by. Will they want to go in for the mop out? EVOS looks like they are going... They may potentially go for the mop out here. Kuza, Putra, and the entire team. Will this be a deja vu situation?
They're trying to rush in and flush out EVOS VIP because I already called the shots here, coordinating with the rest of the team, trying to actually make a position out of this. And Divinity Impact, on the other hand, they kind of get the gist that there's another team coming by. We heard their buggy coming over, but where are they? They're not in the line of sight for Divinity just yet. Kuza kind of spotted out that Molotov Impact is just right in front of her. He managed to slip it down in the last minute, but Kuza is the one who's being pushed down. Instead, Trixie is down as well, and VIP Putra will be on his knees next, and Sanity too. Now it's down to Juggernaut versus Heiko, and there's also Razor. And on the side here, Impact trying to get the flanks, but it kind of failed there, and Heiko tried to clutch it out on Juggernaut. All the rest of the team are actually on their knees, and knock, and there goes one Nick clip, a little bit 10% HP on Tokyo, but Juggernaut will be next, and now EVOS VIP finally getting themselves a whole big win. Big fat looting coming in for the boxes. It's ready to present them whatever they can.
Oh, this is so good. EVOS come out of it with no casualties whatsoever. Bosskurr on the other side has already suffered too. This is going to be a significant disadvantage as they're going to be running through the area of Tone. Wow, they have to keep on driving by. No looting for them.
Deja vu again for Divinity. It's just so sad for them. 2 games in a row, similar scenario, but now the brother looks like
He will explode. He kind of stuck near the canister. This is not great, brothers. Where will he go? I think this is last clip of the UAZ there. Can he just make it out? Bayndek on the other hand, just at the outskirts of Pachinki in the hardwood. There you go. DBS.
Yeah, not the greatest, but at least there's level 3 stuff in there no matter what. Ned looking over it. I don't think they're going to commit to actually running. Oh, wait, actually they are. Luxy, he's coming in. I want that level 3 stuff.
I want that unicorn. Yeah, that unicorn, you just can't ignore that. But again, Payndek, it looks like he's been caught in this scenario. Boyka is just outside right now. Oh, a 1-on-1 scenario, but Boyka has been knocked out. Hitra from afar, may want to go in for it. Kevin is preparing to grenade onto Payndek. Payndek will need to make a run. They pre-empty shot for Payndek, but again, not enough. And Kevin will survive this, taking down Payndek at the same time.
The last minute toughest Nate just now saved himself a lot, and also the teammate of Bigetron. Zali tried to rush it in with a Dacia brother on the other hand. Tries still quite segregated from the rest of the team here.
Extremely segregated. They're looking to hold position. Brother will hold for now. He's still within the circle, just at the edge of town. However, the rest of the team members coming in from Tone Wow just north of him. He can probably hear the vehicles as they are making their rotations.
Yep, and we do see here, brother, he is all alone, though, not moving a muscle at this point. The other opponents are far away, so brother looks like he will still want to wait this out and try to get those positioning points. And now moving over to Team Secret again with those rotations. One by one, he's getting those compounds in, securing them, but looks like Heiko is just across Yuhai, but Yuhai will let Heiko go for now.
Oh, Steel Hearts are challenging Geek Fam next because they are actually disrespecting the territory being marked. And now they jump, both of them jump out of their vehicle. Damn rude. It's stuck in that kind of a narrow space with. And now Pampan tries to get it on He-Hawks. He-Hawks trying to rotate the other way around. Wayne to just arrive. He's helping his friend. He-Hawks is being cornered in so many ways. Steel Hearts all over the place. He-Hawks being ambushed here. Being bullied. Way to finish off He-Hawks. Then they got 2 free kills for Steel Hearts. The rest of Geek Fam is nowhere to be seen.
Nicely done. And Naoki, he can't really do too much. He's really far away from his team. The only one left. He has the Dacia with him for cover. However, I don't think he wants to show his position. Now Fredo taking some shots into Traitor on the opposite side of the map. They've got them completely surrounded. They're setting up their perimeters. Hawk is in so much trouble, as well as Asa. Where can they run?
Oh, it's very difficult for them because you just look at the minimap. Geek fam have everything covered, all these corners covered. Now Drax from another angle as well with a long range has it covered as well. So looks like they are trapped right inside. There's no way for them to get away. Even if they get into the vehicle, those shots can come in from Drax. And Fredo now looks like he will go to the high ground as well. And high ground, definitely you can get good vision onto Traitor. But looks like for another angle, one team member of Yoodo Gang is actually going for it. This may be the bait just to like bring them out, and hopefully they show themselves so they can get these 2-3 points.
Quite true, and Ruins is one of the trickiest play to play with because you know there's no corner place where you can hide yourself from. But look at this airdrop, AWM with a lot of stuff there. But extended quick draw mag there, drop as well. I was hoping for the take pad, but apparently they didn't give it. But Team Secret on the other hand, still going at it for last survivor. Matsai actually got the flank and he got the visualization quite well that he can actually covers for Yuhai. But Yuhai, who can pick him up anytime soon? I think BB and the rest of the team coming up with a vehicle very soon, but they don't have enough time if they want Yuhai to survive this.
Oh, they're going straight in for the final full-on rush. BB was the first to go in. What a risky play coming in from Team Secret. Matsoi has no choice, but Ichong is going to be the first to get knocked down once more. I think he healed himself up. No, he doesn't get knocked down, but the last members of Secret is going to be eliminated here.
Oh, only Matoy left now for Team Secret, the sole survivor. He will need to hang on to his team because it is still 13 teams left. It is still pretty high. We have seen Matoy actually hanging on as a sole survivor before, but now moving over to Yoodo Gang, we do see here they do want Traitor. They want to go for it. They want those kill points. They have Asta pinned down at one angle. Manparang coming from the other side. Manparang going for the flank there. Jumper going for the rush in. Jumper may see very soon. Fredo, which is instant, and Fredo, easy kill for him.
Not even lifting a finger to get that one kill because apparently Traitor
Wow, that's an overkill.
dropped that nade. No, that actually the Traitor's nade that kind of late in terms of explosion. They have one more teammate Olaf in the middle of nowhere, apparently stuck between WoW Esport and also EVOS VIP, who already pre-fired themselves expert, and why already got ambushed by Still Hearts on this side, and now they kind of feel that terribly for Still Hearts because apparently they're already waiting with open arms for expert and why. At the same time, Tara, I think that was Tara closing in now, and there's also the other team Geek fam on that side. This is really a house of death for Expert MY because if you're not moving, you're not budging, you will actually be burned down very soon.
Tara, they don't have enough time. Expert don't have enough time to get their members back up and start the reset, but the rest of Tara aren't going to go for a heavy push. They do notice that Yoodo Gang is coming in from the ruins on the northern side of the map, cutting off any way and that particular angle. They could look to go for the rush, but then it kind of gives the green light to Yoodo Gang to move on in.
And now Tara, they are still on the other side of the building. They do know that XP is inside, and it looks like, a little bit of damage there. Arm will make the rush for it. Arm will just need to look at the right side, but then again did not spot it out. But looks like the guns will go insane. We'll take that. Will be taken down from this fight. Looks like it's left down to Romeo as well as Dylan. Dylan now has been knocked out. Romeo is the last team member. Romeo will be taken down as well. And they clean up the house of Tara.
I told you so. This will be a house of that. Tara purging out the rest of Expert and Y. But now it's down to Yoodo Gang who take their turn. The last one survive. He's actually the one who wins the most. We're looking at Tara to overstate themselves in here. We also have Bigetron want to join in the fray too. Apparently Bigetron only have one man there. I think it's actually Boyka if I'm not mistaken, and the rest of the team is just behind him too. Jumper got the visualization on them, but there's also Tara on that spot, and Bigetron have actually Boyka right in front of everybody else.
Yep, and now they have to kind of figure out the situation here because the next circle is coming back up. Ooh, a little bit more centralized. Hopefully we get a bird's eye view later on, but these teams are way too close for comfort. Bigetron quickly going to go for the rotation. They want to play for the circle more than anything else, and Yoodo a little slow to follow up there, but Jumper quickly gets into the Dacia in hopes to get some control as Tara on the other side. They control the structure. They're a little bit outside of the circle, so you can see them making their moves now.
Oh, looks like Yoodo will also need to relocate themselves quickly, and Traitor seems to be the 10th team to go out. Zully needs to be saved here, needs to revive himself, and Kevin is still in the front lines. They need to get into the circle at the same time because they will need 10 seconds before the circle close in, and now Yoodo Gang is just outside of the circle. They will be gatekeeping gatekeep, this won't be easy for Yoodo.
Exactly, and it will be Tara gatekeeping there. Bigetron is doing the same thing too, but at the same time, EVOS on the other hand already got themselves a high ground. Hydra is on the last nick of his health. He need to just replenish himself. He need more first aids. He need med kits here. No utility wise, because this is not a great run. If they need to replenish themselves, they need to get out of here. EVOS on the other hand holding this ground quite well regarding with so many teams coming up behind. We have also Bosskurr, which only have one survival team left. Net on the other hand is also around the corner. The migration happened. Everybody trying to force themselves squeezing into the safe zone as soon as possible.
Now Boyka here trying to hold this northern side of the ruins. The rest of his team, as you can see, that Hydra, he's trying to slow down the push coming in from EVOS because that's going to compromise their position later on into this game. Southern side, Matoy all by himself, but Samzy, he sees Matoy. He's taking the shots. Will he kill him right here, right now?
Oh, Samzy now may want to take advantage of this scenario, but then again, Matoy has been taken out by Luxy, and Team Secret will bow out at number 9. And now we are down to 8 teams left, 26 alive. Looks like there are a couple of teams who will need to make into the circle, including Yoodo Gang as well, but super crowded.
Look at that, straight in the line of vision. Direct sight there, Boyka got it, but he didn't manage to land any clips just yet. The sprays have begun, pre-shots has been heard, and now the rest of Bigetron try to advance in, but at the same time in gatekeeping is EVOS VIP. There's also Tara on the flank side here. Where will they focus on? Because Boyka apparently will be engaged by either of this team apparently.
Yeah, let's look into the perspective of EVOS here, who currently is playing Outer Circle, and now the rest of the team has kind of regrouped together for the side of BTR. Tara is trying to take them out as quickly as possible. Lyrian getting a good knockdown there, but VIP Putra, he's just trying to snipe as many people, harass them as much as you can, force them to use the currency before this 5th circle.
And now looks like EVOS VIP, they're trying to go for the flank here, but then again the circle is just not on their side. They'll try to go for the flank, try to go for the slow move there, but again, just look at the circle. It's in Tara's favor. Everyone in Tara is in the circle. The same goes for WoW Esports, but the rest of them, they're all outside. They need to make it there somehow.
Oh, even though they are in the center of the circle, but WoW on the other hand really got clumped up in a very sticky situation. They are really in a predicament right now. EVOS on the other hand trying to finish off Bigetron, who forced himself to crawl up to the safe zone. The same goes for VIP actually. If they overstate themselves too much, they cannot make it into the safe zone because we know there's many teams inside. But Bigetron denying Tara to actually take that spot, making sure they will actually be ambushed, but Hydra got returned by fire with so many punishment coming up from behind. EVOS trying to crouch this one in. They're likely or not, they are forced to go out, but the Dacia will explode anytime soon.
Oh, can they actually get out of it before they get shot down? But luckily the smoke is covering their tracks, so it's going to force them to have to hold back. But now Bigetron making the call. We need to take out Tara right now. They're very compromising. And EVOS, they need to do this quick because EVOS is right behind their tails. That smoke isn't going to hold them off forever.
Oh, and now Zully looks like he will go for the revive there, but little does he know behind him there's other people. Haiku now very little life, only 10% left, and outside of the circle is closing in, and looks like Razor will go in with Putra as well. Last Survivor will be the next team to bow out, but looks like in the middle of the fight now, Razor is just beside them. Oh no, he doesn't know that. Oh no, Zully, Hydra, you don't know that they're just beside you.
They know, that's why they're tossing the nades now, but it just cannot land. The side on is just next to Zali now. They're crawling right in front. The smoke is really evading every single person alive. And Bigetron, they're really having a hard time trying to pinpoint where are the locations. We're down to top 4 teams now. 8 people alive. It's right in front. Zali, just shoot it.
No,
he doesn't seem to
doesn't.
know. He finally got it. And there goes that for one VIP. One more, but got returned straight in the right of the face underneath his nose. There goes the Bigetron plays themselves at the 4th place.
Oh, that was so tough to watch because I definitely think that Zully was waiting to see more members of EVOS before he took the shot. He's very good at that trigger discipline. High kill on the backside is going to get knocked down here. He's in so much pain and he finally gets shot on down. 7-up coming out from Kuza was able to knock him down. Wow, having a top position. Last 3 teams in this circle.
Yes, hi now. We'll go for the revive because this will be the final round. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to 7th circle right here, and now the circle does favor EVOS a little bit there. We do see a couple of team members on the side of Tara. Actually, the circle does favor Tara more actually, and EVOS as well as Tone, while Esports, they need to get into the circle. This is not going to be easy for them because Tara has it locked down.
Yeah, but then EVOS VIP is really thirsting for the chicken dinner because we know they already hit that 10 kills mark there. And on the side of Tara, they're trying to hold on to the circle, but they can't make it out alive because they are actually centralizing this. EVOS on the other hand with Tone, wow, hopefully this is the same as it goes for the last game. It's a three-way war. If they actually took out the other one first, they will be not having the chicken this time around. But 7-Up on the other hand, making things difficult for Tara, blind them side with that smoke, and at the same time bombardments by EVOS on Tara's side too. Everybody just tossing every utilities they have in their hands.
Yeah, they're trying to force out utilities, force out their currency. EVOS looking like they're in prime position to win in comparison to everybody else. However, Tara dropping down the canister real quick. I don't know if that's a bit of a bait there, but
I think this is what you want, Gideon. That canister, the moment they actually arrive in front of him, he will try to explode that one now.
Yeah, they get rid of their backpacks so they can't be seen through the grass, making themselves harder to see within the vegetation. The crawling is still going on. You know, Kuza, he doesn't mind having his backpack on. He knows that he has teammates watching his back. However, the teammates, they need to take him out high. Is going to get shot right in the face.
He missed a couple of shots there. If not, it will be Kuza being knocked down. Now down to 2, 3 men, 1 Tara left just behind this airdrop. Can he make it out alive? The rest of EVOS VIP really is raging on for this last particular person on Tara, and he tried to rush in. Try look at Putra. He's going zigzag all the way, juking it out.
Oh, he's just trying to confuse Arm here. Definitely Arm is just confused right now. He doesn't know where to look left or look right. He's just waiting for the rest of EVOS VIP to just be ready, and they can go for the 3-man rush onto Arm right now. And the first grenade will go off from Putra. They are still taking their time. That they know this is them. This is their moment to secure the chicken dinner.
Yep, and now EVOS, they don't know where exactly he is. They don't realize that Arm is right behind the supply drop. He crawled all the way through to get to this point. He's got full level 3 everything. So he's going to be a pretty tough guy to handle here, considering that EVOS, the durability of their armor is significantly lower. This might give him an edge here. Whether he can 1v3 this situation is a completely different story.
Well, if only it is down to heal in game, obviously Tara have whatever supplies they need in their hands, because apparently EVOS on the other hand quite out in terms of economy wise, really low on their currency. Like you said, their gears are not working that well either, because we're looking at, yes, it's 1 versus 3, but in utility wise, really Tara had it all in. Now adrenaline shot has been used. They try to boost it up for the maximum 1 for Tara. They are trying to drag this out really soon, but EVOS on the other hand really cannot actually get the location of Tara. Arm is the only last person alive, but it's so hard to 1 against 3 now.
Oh, Putra is out as a bait, but looks like they do know where Arm is at right now. They can go for the rush, and yes, they are starting to go for the rush. We do see Yakuza from one side, and on the other side we do see the other team members, and down! Winner! Chicken dinner to Captain Kuza, and team congratulations to EVOS VIP!
But that was a great respect giving off to Tara, clutching it so long, making sure that he's buying so much time and giving a hard time for EVOS, not giving them a free chicken at all.
Yeah, nicely done from EVOS VIP. They played that very carefully. They understood that they had no currency to work with, so every point